Hi guys, it's Lindsay and welcome back to today's video. Today I have got a very exciting video for you all. I am collaborating with the cross-stitch brand RTO and also a brand that falls under RTO, which is Collection D'Art, to introduce you to some new counted cross-stitch kits from the company Collection D'Art. So both RTO and Collection D'Art are celebrating two very important milestone birthdays. So Collection D'Art is proudly celebrating its 50th anniversary or 50th birthday, and RTO will be celebrating its 30th birthday next year, or their 30th birthday. And in celebration of that, they are producing some new counted cross-stitch kits from Collection D'Art. Now, they kindly provided me with lots of interesting information about their company. RTO took over Collection D'Art in 2014, and Collection D'Art was established in Greece 50 years ago, and they are famous for their screen printing of tapestry canvases. And then when they were taken over by RTO, under this brand, they produced printed cushion kits, printed tapestry kits and diamond painting kits. And this is the first time that this particular brand are producing counted cross-stitch kits. So the RTO brand is a really recognised, trusted name in the world of cross-stitch, and that's been for nearly 3 decades now, and with its 30th anniversary coming up next year. And the same manufacturer behind RTO also produces Collection D'Art. So yes, they are expanding Collection D'Art into counted cross-stitch kits. So they are keeping their hallmark of colourful guidance, but now offering it in a new way with full colour printed charts. So the designs that they have produced are accessible, modern and attractive, showing that counted cross-stitch doesn't have to be complicated to be rewarding. And I've had a look on their website at the full range of kits that they've produced so far, and absolutely they are fresh, they are modern, they are exciting, and I think you'll really like them. So they produce these projects to bring you joy, relaxation and the satisfaction of a beautiful finish, which I think is certainly the case because none of the kits that I was sent are particularly big, so they are definitely projects that you could finish in a very timely manner and get that sort of finished satisfaction from it. Each of their kits includes premium Aida fabric, DMC threads which are pre-sorted on organisers, a John James embroidery needle. You get clear step-by-step instructions and a full colour printed chart. And there's also, and you can see it down here, a Saga digital code for those of you who prefer stitching digitally. Now that's going to be absolutely fantastic for me because I love stitching from a digital pattern and I really love the program Saga. So yeah, it says on the front here that there's a QR code that you can scan where you can download the Saga file for this and upload it into Saga and stitch from there, which is absolutely fantastic. I wish all cross-stitch kit companies would do that. They are leaning towards that more and more now, but I just find that stitching from a digital pattern is just so much easier. So we are going to go through these together. These kits are produced in Estonia in Europe to the highest quality standards, and they're offered at affordable prices. And these kits that you see before you and all the collection from Collection D'Art of counted cross-stitch kits are available for you to buy now. I have a referral link in the description box below. If you use that link to purchase a kit from them, then you do get a 15% discount. And what I get in return is points on their website. And I think the points go towards a discount for me. I think that's how it works. So I'm not sure if you can buy these kits from any other cross-stitch websites. I haven't investigated that. But you can buy them from the link that I just told you about in the description box below. So I thought we would go through the 3 kits, have a look at what they're like inside, so you can sort of have a little bit of a look at whether these types of kits would be for you, and then we'll go from there. So the first one that we've got here, I'll just push those ones to the side for now, is this lovely lighthouse beach scene, and it's called Blooming Shore. So there's a little number down here that I suppose identifies the kit, but it does say down the bottom that it's 14.5 by 22 centimetres. So I think this one is the largest, or is it? No, it's not the largest. Actually, it might be. I think it is the largest out of the 3 because it is full coverage as well. And you can see here that a couple of other examples of landscape kits that are within this range. I did have a look at their website this morning, and there are quite a few other landscape scenes that they've got in their kits, and I loved all of them. They're really, really lovely. So this one is particularly pretty because I just love all of these flowers down here, and there's something about a lighthouse that just really gets me. I don't know what it is. And of course, anything to do with the beach, I love. I don't actually like going to the beach. I will go because my daughter loves it. I'm more of a pool holiday kind of girl, but I'm really drawn to stitching beach scenes. There's just something so calming and beautiful about them. So let's turn this over. So you've got a brief overview here of what is in the kit. So you can see the Ada. It says down here that it's 14 count. You've got the pre-sorted DMC threads on here. And what I quite like about this is that they've actually been, knotted is the wrong word, but fixed onto the card. Some cross-stitch companies just kind of lay them over, and I kind of feel like I'm at risk of losing those. So I always do this with them, and that's really good. Just underneath here, you can see that you've got the John James needle. So let's open this up and take a closer look at what is inside. So yeah, here we go. John James needle. You've got the pre-sorted threads. There are 3 cards, and they've very helpfully actually been stapled together so you don't lose them. Presumably along with another pattern code. Is that the same as the one that's on the front? Yes, it's the same as the one that's on the front. So if you ever mislay if you mix up where your threads are with your pattern, you'll be able to identify which one it goes with. So you've got 3 cards there, all with threads on. So what they've done is looped them over. So you would have to, if you're someone like me who, excuse me, likes to pull threads with your needle, then you will have to work out how, like, cut these ends or work out the length that you need. So you may have to take them off and sort of rearrange them, but however you like to stitch. But they look really lovely, beautiful colours on there. Look at all of these blues at the end, they're so calming. Yeah, really, really nice colours. Then you've got the 14 count Ada. Oh, there's something else in here. I'm not sure what that is. It's just a gold, I don't know, maybe it's to keep the pattern and the Ada separate. So you've got the Ada. It's not particularly big. Let me zoom out a little bit more. There we go. So you can sort of see the size of it a bit more. It's not particularly big. So again, going back to what I was saying about these are much more manageable size kits. It's the sort of thing that you could finish without it taking you years to do it. So yeah, that's the Ada. It doesn't feel too stiff. It feels very pliable, so that's good. And then you've got the pattern, and I'm not going to show too much of the pattern, but of course it's a coloured pattern. Yep, just trying to see if there's anything on the back. Oh, you've got some instructions in here. Oh, and with all of the coloured symbols that you've got on here as well. There are a few blends in this kit, so it tells you what the blends are. And then there's some back stitching instructions up here. Yeah, so there you go, that's that. And then you've got, here you go, so I've got my QR code for the Saga digital chart, and I've got some instructions in here about sort of general things to do with cross stitch. So, you know, it talks about over sewing your fabric, how to clean it at the end, and then there's some things about different types of stitches down here in case you need any help with them. So there's everything that you need in here, even if you're a beginner, in order to stitch the design. So yeah, so that's that one. Put these back over here. Then I'll show you the next one. This is the next one. This is so adorable. Look at how cute he looks. So this one is called Perhaps It Is No Dream. And yeah, he's a real character, isn't he? It makes me think, are they going to produce some other kits with him as a character in it? Because, yeah, that's sort of the vibe that it's giving off. So this one is 16.5 by 14.5. That is in centimetres. I forgot to mention that earlier. Again, this time you've got 14 count Ada, but it's in this sort of like beigey colour that you've got here. You've got the needle again, and you've got the threads. So I'm not going to open this because of course I opened the other one and you can see what you've got in there. Presumably the QR code for the Saga kit is inside somewhere. Yeah, and again you've got the colours that you're going to use. So there's a lot of that green colour, but that's a really lovely green, isn't it? Yeah, very, very pretty. And he just looks adorable, doesn't he? It looks to me like the green is done in half stitch from the picture. So yeah, there's that one. And then the other one that we've got here is a collection of a kit that's got two patterns in it, and this is called Surprise for You. So we've got an adorable picture of what looks like a King Charles Cavalier with sort of some sort of envelope in its mouth, maybe like a birthday envelope. And then what would you say that this type of dog is? Like a cockapoo or something like that? A little puppy jumping out of just peeping out of a box like a present. So maybe you could do these as the idea is like as cards and then give them to somebody for their birthday. Although, oh, actually they've only ticked one of these, so you only get one in the kit. So I've just got the materials for this one. I didn't realise that, but yeah, they haven't ticked that one. So yeah, I've got this one down here. But he is absolutely adorable. So these are 10 by 13 centimetres. Again, if I turn it over, you've got 14 count navy Ada, and you've got the needle and then all of the pre-sorted floss in here. So everything that you need in order to stitch that particular design. So BC 8124, which is this one here. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really impressed with the kits. Like I said, what I particularly like about them is there are a number of things that I really like about them. The size of the kits, the fact that they seem so much more manageable to stitch. I love the fact that they come with this QR code so that you can download a Saga file for it and stitch digitally. The threads are really well organised. If you're going to stitch from the coloured pattern, everything looks very clear. So if I go back to that lighthouse scene, I'll just show you a little sort of corner. Everything is very clear on here. So yeah, so I hope that this has been informative for you all, that you will go and check out the website and have a look at the different kits that Collection D'Art do. Like I said, if you use my link, you can get 15% off of your order. Yeah, and I think that's everything that I wanted to say today. So yeah, let me know if you go and check them out, and if there's anything, like what kits on the website that you really liked. I'd love to know. Let's enable each other. Yeah, but for now, I'm going to say goodbye, and I will see you soon. Bye.